So the entirety of Friday I was by myself, and not gonna lie, I was very nervous since it was my first out-of-state con. It was fairly new on its third year. I had just missed my flight that morning, more details on that later, and I had spent well over $1,000 on this trip already, so you can see why I was nervous. So I just treated this as a little fun vacation to visit my friend Sammy, meet cool artists outside of Washington, and honestly my goal was just to break even because I couldn't get a refund for my table. And also there was a strike right across from my hotel, so that was fun. Friday was a little bit lonely, but I ended the day playing Jackbox with some friends over FaceTime, and we won!
Mistress Sammy.
Hey guys, it's day 2 of Fan Expo, and I'm with my mistress Sammy.
Remember to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
And comment for the algorithm.
Yeah, we need it. She made me a really good almond torte. She's a private chef, y'all. A private chef.
Hire me.
She's chef.
Give me money.
So yesterday Fan Expo started at 4 p.m. for Friday, and in the first hour it was very, very dead. I had no customers, and then in the second hour there were a couple of customers trickling in here and there. I think I got like 3-4 customers, and then at 7 p.m. that's when it started getting very, very steady. And then I stayed until 10 p.m. and my total sales, right now I'm keeping track of sales for each day, and it was like 19 sales, so 19 customers yesterday, so pretty good. I was able to make back table, so that's good. That's good.
Okay, it's a short video. I think we got this.
We're gonna learn the Ojo-sama. It's time to go to bed dance. No.
Popular? I suspect there might be a line. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hydrate or dihydrate?
Yeah, slurp that water. 52?
52?
54. Oh, I see. 54?
Yes.
Ideal. And then what was the last one? 49. You got it. Oh, that's cute.
It wasn't the Sonic and Mario kissing.
You wish.
Yay! So as you can see, I had a whole lot more fun on Saturday. Not just the crowds being bigger, but also my friend Sammy accompanying me and helping me vend. She also did all the B-roll footage you see, so thank you, Sammy, if you're watching this. I also made 57 sales on Saturday and was so close to breaking even. We also met these 2 other artists, Catherine and Grace. Funny enough, they're not even from San Francisco. Catherine's from Seattle and Grace is from Canada. And it was my first time getting dinner with other artists, but you guys were so fun to talk to, and I hope to see you guys again. I'm with Sammy, Katie, or Catherine, and Grace. Yay! Yay! It is Sunday, 2 p.m. 2:15 p.m. Sales have been very good. Pretty good. This is what the stats are looking at. Friday, 19 sales. Saturday, you can count that. Sunday, so far we have 18 sales at 2 p.m. and we still have 3 more hours to go. I got a clicky keycap Pokemon keychain blind box from Design Studio, and I really want to get either Squirtle, Gengar, Bulbasaur, Psyduck, or Snorlax. There's a lot that I want, so let's see. I'm scared. Oh. Oh no. Okay, I got ditto. Okay, it's fine. He's cute. He's cute. I didn't get a lot of footage on the last day, but on Sunday I made a total of 33 sales, making it 109 sales over the whole weekend. 12 of them being commissions. And you'll see all of them up on the screen right now. And I would not have broken even without those commissions. I will go over specific details of the con, expenses, and my earnings at the end of the video. For now, enjoy the rest of my foodie trip with Sammy.
Yeah.
Hi. I got my fortune cookie unboxing. Learn Chinese. Oh wait, no, there's a backside. Believe it can be done. You hear that? It can be done. I gotta believe. So Sammy was telling me that the gate in Chinatown, San Francisco is way bigger and more beautiful than Seattle's. The design is really nice. So this is San Francisco's. And this is Seattle's. Sammy quickly took back her comment. I got Gongcha. Gongcha. I'm not Chinese. This is what I ordered. Good. On the last day I was in San Francisco, me and Sammy just went around Japantown and Fisherman's Wharf to get some more food. So cool. Okay, open up the box.
It's moving. Or child.
What will you do now? Make your last pathetic move.
Guess I'll have to block.
There's no way for me to win now. Now I'll just have to force a tie.
Damn.
That was a well-played match. Good game.
Alcatraz right there. We can infiltrate it. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Ooh. Oh my god. That looks amazing. Oh, 8 minutes. We ate this in 8 minutes.
Damn.
First time riding in a trolley. Terrified. Yeah? And that concludes Fan Expo San Francisco, my first ever out-of-state con, and it was very fun. I don't regret the experience. It was definitely a journey though. But would I recommend it to other artists? Yes and no. I would recommend it highly if you are in the San Francisco area, but if you're out of state like me, you'd have to pay for hotel, flights, Uber, checked luggage, shipping your products, and it's a lot of money, especially on Thanksgiving weekends. Oh my goodness. So originally, I didn't even want to go to this con. A little backstory. I was applying to markets in March and I found Fan Expo. This was during a time where I was applying to anything and everything, and I didn't read the contract fully, and I didn't see that you had to pay for your table up front without knowing if you got in or not, which is a little sus, but I applied anyways. And they took $1,000 from my big account, and I didn't know they would do that. So I emailed them frantically. I was like, "Oh, I actually don't want to apply to any of these cons. I don't have enough money to do this." So I backed out of all cons except Fan Expo San Francisco, because why not? I was kind of thinking about it, and I thought they would give me a refund. I emailed them in August. Or it was August or September, because the con was coming up. And I said, "Oh, can I get a refund for this con because I actually don't want to travel over Thanksgiving, the holiday weekend. And they said no. No, you can't get a refund for this. For context, they said no because they said I was already accepted, and I asked them, where is my acceptance letter? And they said, you got a receipt. I thought that was just the receipt when I bought the application, but okay. Okay. Alright, I guess that's my acceptance letter. And so I was like, oh man, I don't want to lose $400. The table itself was $369. So I bought a flight then and there. It was $213 for a round trip from Friday to Monday. And I bought a hotel, the cheapest hotel I could find near the con. It was $244. And checked luggage was $70, going there and back in total. So before even getting to the con, it was like $900 that I had already spent on this trip, and I didn't even know if I was gonna break even or if it was a good con or not for Artist Alley. And there were just not good reviews for it, if any. There were probably 3 reviews saying that Artist Alley was dead, that people were only there for comic artists, and I was getting really worried. Very, very worried. I spent like $900 on this, so I was hoping to just break even and get my $400 back. Anywho, Thanksgiving rolls around, and my flight was on Friday at 7 a.m. So that means I have to wake up at 5 a.m. or 4:30 a.m. I set an alarm. I set an alarm for the wrong day. And I woke up at 7 a.m. and my flight was at 7 a.m. So I was panicking. I cried a little bit. And I was like, okay, I already spent $900 on this. I can't just throw it all away. So I spent a last minute Thanksgiving holiday one-way flight to San Francisco. It was $273. $273 more expensive than my original round trip for $213. So I was very stressed out that morning. It was not as easygoing as this video seems to be. I was very stressed out. I had already spent, I have the exact amount, $1,171 without even getting to the con, without the con even starting. I didn't even eat anything, and that was my expenses. The rest of the con rest of my expenses of the whole weekend, I spent $72 on transportation. That includes Uber, Lyft, trolley, and the BART coming back to the airport. And then I spent $106 on food and drink. And I also bought some miscellaneous stuff, but they were mostly Christmas gifts, so I don't really count it. But it was $151. That's how much I spent in random gifts and stuff for myself. So the total being $1,500 I spent, and guess what? I made $1,500 the whole weekend. And if you don't count all the miscellaneous stuff that I bought, then I made $151 in profit that I just spent on gifts. So, I broke even. I met my goal. Everything that happened that weekend wasn't even the worst thing. I was exhausted, I was tired, and I just wanted to go home at that point on Monday night. And right when we were supposed to go in, they said our flight is canceled. And so we had no accommodations, no food vouchers, no hotel or anything, because it was due to weather. And then they said that we don't give any service if it's just due to weather, because it's not their fault. I spent a night sleeping at the airport. Here's a picture of me sleeping on my luggage. But that missed flight was totally my fault. It's just the canceled flight made it a lot worse. And flying over Thanksgiving weekend on any holiday weekend is pretty stressful. But anyways, all in all, San Francisco at Fan Expo was pretty fun and definitely exceeded my expectations. Just especially from the Reddit threads and all the forums that I was going through about past San Francisco Artist Alley. This is their 3rd year, so they're still growing. It was a lot busier and a lot more anime fans than I expected. My demographic is definitely there. I was really worried that it was going to be like a Comic-Con and they were only going to be there for comic artists. But there were a lot of anime fans there, so I was pleasantly surprised. Placement definitely matters though. I was placed closer to where the events were, and so I know some artists that were more back towards the wall and towards the window away from the events, they didn't do as well. So that is definitely something to consider if you want to do Fan Expo. But anyways, it was a lot of fun. The weekend was very fun, and I just treated it as a vacation, as I said, with my friend Sammy. And maybe I'll do it again. Who knows? Flying over Thanksgiving weekend is a pain. So take all this information as you will, and goodbye. Goodbye.